Hey Aries, welcome to your April reading. So I am hearing that you can make some dreams come true this month, some significant progress toward those dreams too. Just don't overdo it. Take care of yourself. Go gently. You know, what Spirit was showing me is for some of you, it's like you're already, wow, let me just show you what just jumped out. You can make some dreams come true. Ten of Cups, the ultimate dreams. We're going to shuffle that back in, Aries, just to see if it wants to pop back out. I'm excited to read for you. So, making dreams come true. Neptune just moved into your sign. This just fell out the fucking deck. Dreams coming true. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. These are literally dreams and wishes and the ultimate wishes coming true. Spirit don't lie. So, but the second half of that is take it easy. So, for example, if there is something amazing that you want to manifest and you're in the process of it, you need to trust that you are in the boat. You are paddling. You don't need to be running around looking for a new location or a new paddle. You're in the boat. You are paddling. Keep going. There might be this desire to like try something, and if it doesn't work, abandon it. And it's like, go gently. Keep at it. Paddle a little further. See how it's going. Ooh, beautiful things want to come into your life. Neptune moved into your sign. As of March 30th, it'll be residing in your sign for a good long while. Couple decades. Dreams, illusions, possibilities, spirituality, transcendence, things dissolving, things that you never expected before become possible. Open your heart. That's what I'm really hearing. Open your heart. Be gentle with yourself. A lot of new things are becoming possible, and things that probably in some ways seemed impossible become possible when Neptune touches our sign. So, okay, I'm going to shuffle these and we're going to pull a spread, but Spirit just keeps on dropping these cups. Neptune, Neptune, Neptune. Okay, all right, Spirit. We're going to get into the story of your month, Aries. We're going to pull a persona card to see how you are showing up and how, you know, which best qualities that Spirit wants you to bring forward, always in the name of your highest good. Spirit, we want to look at the past as it is affecting the present and the unfolding future for Aries, please, in the month of April. A lot of Aries celebrating their solar return. Happy birthday to Aries people in March and in April. Solar return is the best time to get to know yourself. Really good time to understand yourself. And that will help you go a long way toward making your dreams come true. Because sometimes we might find ourselves constructing somebody else's dream and go, oops, actually, this isn't for me. This was my parents' dream, or this was the dream of society. This isn't my fucking dream. And if that happens, you go ahead and hop out that boat and you go ahead and swim back to shore and pick another one. But I feel like most of you have a good sense of where you're going. Though Neptune will throw a monkey wrench in that, but that is for your soul. That is for the good of your soul. So if things become a little confusing, again, don't be hard on yourself. Be gentle on yourself. Neptune coming in, confusion and surprise, new shores. You know, Spirit is showing me, if you've ever looked at the geological history of the Earth animated, you would see that, you know, old land masses become covered and become ocean, and then new ones arise. So that kind of sea change is happening to you. So embrace that and kind of float. And that's the next thing that they're showing me, is somebody floating on their back in the ocean. It's like, if you don't know where you're going and you don't know what you're doing, float. And if you do know where you're going and you know what you're doing, float. Don't have to work so hard. That's kind of what they're getting across to me. Okay. Woo! Jeez, these cards are ready to jump. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Just a couple more, please. We want to know your guidance. Spirit, we want to know what Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what Aries people are navigating in the month of April, and how you would advise them to best handle what's coming up for them for their highest good, always for their joy, ease, abundance, fulfillment. Please bring our awareness to what serves Aries' highest good to know about this month. All right, let's see what we got here. Perfect. The past, present, future, potential outcome, and the key to unlocking the potential of April for Aries. Hey. Hey. Okay, Major Arcana. Okay. Wow. All but one. All but one Major Arcana cards here for you, Aries, outside a Persona card. That is some solar return shit, isn't it? That's some pivotal time in your life shit. Okay. You're on the boat. You're already doing what you need to do. All you really need to do is stay attuned to yourself. That's really the headline here. If I had to give you this reading in 30 seconds, stay attuned to yourself. Don't get distracted by what other people are thinking or saying or what you feel like they might be perceiving. I feel like this does not apply to every Aries, okay? If something doesn't resonate with you, you let that go. If it brings up more questions than answers, that's for some other Aries. But for some of you, there might be people around you who, whether they're trying to do it like maliciously or shadily, or they are just really stuck in their own head and in their own way of doing things, there might be people that are kind of, I'm going to say what Spirit is saying, whispering poison into your ear. Excuse me. We're going to jump right to the guidance card, Four of Cups. We see our figure here, who looks remarkably similar, dressed very similarly to our High Priestess over here, sitting in your past. And they're whispering in her ear, and in the course of the cards, we see that they get her to sort of betray herself, to doubt herself, and go and take a misstep, which, here's something important, Aries, even if you make a misstep, you can get back on path. In so many ways, Spirit is like, there are no missteps, because if we misstep, then we needed to learn whatever the lesson was of making that misstep. So as long as we learn something from it, it's never a waste. So if you think that things can't change, if you feel stuck or bored or dissatisfied in any way, Spirit is like, well, you've got another thing coming. You've got a surprise coming, and we would like you to look around and make something different out of what is going on with you. Boredom and necessity are both the mother of invention. It would be a mistake, excuse me, to like spend a lot of time scrolling. You really want to create time to be in your own space, in your own bubble, in your own intuition specifically. Sitting in the past as it relates to the present and the unfolding future, the High Priestess, really trusting your intuition. Look right across from her in the key position, the Hermit. Follow your own light. The whole world is going to have a lot to say, have a lot to think, but in the end, Aries, this is your life, your one life as this person. I'm a believer in the eternal soul, and that we have many experiences as many different people and in many different dimensions. So even though, yes, you're eternal, this is your one life as who you are in this body, in this environment, etc. So you want to do it your way. Also, that's part of your Aries birthright, is to do it your way. So I feel like a lot of you have been doing some soul searching. And it's very good that you've been doing that soul searching, because in the present moment we have justice. It's time to make a really important decision. It's not, switching from tea to coffee or coffee to tea. It's getting married, getting divorced, signing a lease, breaking a lease. It is, this choice will reverberate through all of my life. So I really want to make it from a balanced, internally very aware and enlightened, like bringing the lantern that the Hermit has deep inside of you, like the High Priestess walking down willingly into the underworld, into her past, into her unconscious, willing to face whatever is in there, because it's true that having more awareness gives you more options. It gives you better strategy. So if you're afraid of something, or if there's a niggling feeling in the back of your head that like something is amiss, or I ought to be doing this, or I'm feeling inclined to that, or whatever, you don't want to ignore that. You want to really tune in deeply to it, because it really affects this decision that you're making. What are you signing up for? Read the fine print. I think, honestly, for most of you, this looks like a beautiful blessing. But always read the fine print. Always, always, always read the fine print, even when the contract sounds great. Neptune, right? Neptune can, hey, doesn't this look dreamy? Okay, yes, it looks really dreamy, and I'm going to read every single footnote of this and make sure that it's exactly as dreamy as it sounds, okay? You are showing up as the Knight of Cups. Talk about soul searching. Talk about having an open heart. The Knights are also in transition. They're not where they once were, and they're not where they are yet to be, right? They haven't arrived at their destination. They are walking there. Spirit said you're in the boat. Spirit said you're on your way. Just keep an open heart. Keep your soul involved in the way that you make your decision. And listen, when I say that, that can sound like heavy, or like you need to be like meditating and have all kind of sound bowls and stuff like that. Listen, all those things are wonderful, and doing what your soul wants is like doing what sounds fun, what sounds exciting, what sounds juicy. That's how you know if your soul wants it, even if that thing that you want is like not necessarily always the most like socially acceptable or morally upstanding or whatever it is. It's like if my soul is sniffing at it, then there is something there for me to experience or learn or create or enjoy or plug into. Okay? So make the choice that feels aligned with your soul, and do not make the choice that feels necessarily aligned with like, this is what the social order wants from me. Nothing negative about that, but I just want to make sure you're doing you. Why do I say the social order? The Hierophant sits in the future. A lot of you are interested in moving up the ranks. This could be some of you like getting hired, like again, signing a contract to join this firm or to consult for this person, or maybe just doing a lot of like admin work. Like I gotta, I'm creating my LLC. I'm hearing a lot of different things, okay? So your mileage may vary, but I see you making decisions that help you move up the ranks, and yet it is rooted in your intuition, so that makes me happy. It's also rooted in your creativity. If some of you have like, again, thought that maybe it's hard or impossible for you to move up the ranks, that's certainly not true. And there's not even like a whole lot that you need to go out and do. Sitting in the environment, the Magician, all the creativity, intelligence, the emotional and spiritual attunement. He has the cup, the pentacle, the sword, and the wand. All the elements are present in front of the Magician. The Magician is also number 1, where the High Priestess is number 2. So you're doing what you need to do. Things are really starting to kick off in a really important way. And if you want to move up, you can. And the other thing that I'm hearing is when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And when the student is truly ready, the teacher disappears. That's the second half of that quote. So if you've never heard it, if you are looking for a mentor, that person is out there, and perhaps you've been working with a mentor and you are the person who's transitioning into becoming the mentor. That's just what I'm hearing, okay? So what reverberates for you is telling your story. You have all the elements necessary, including if, again, you need a mentor, then that person is available and is in the environment around you. So look out for them. Have an open heart. Be the knight. If there's somebody that you've been wanting to work with, extend the offer, or send the email or whatever it is, or book the thing or whatever. Trust your own internal guidance, and then if you feel that there is somebody who can additionally guide you, provide more light, provide a different perspective, comes from a different place, that can also help you along. But it only adds to your own High Priestess, Magician. These are very Aries style, focused, very self-focused, very individuated, very pioneering. And same with the Hermit. I'm not doing it anybody else's way. Other people may never understand why I walk this path. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that I feel excited, I'm growing, I'm pioneering, I enjoy most days of my life, most moments. And if I'm not enjoying most days and most moments, there are really dramatic changes that need to take place. And there's a blessing. 4 of Cups is a card of blessing. We often see, it always has somebody looking kind of meh on it, but it is, ironically, it is the card of there is a blessing here. So don't be so meh and so bored and so blasé about life that you miss out on the beautiful blessing that wants to come in. Sitting in the position representing the potential outcome. Love to see the Fool. Again, I cannot overstate the fact that all of your cards are major arcana, except for your guidance and your persona. You are making really important decisions and moves right now, and doing something that is new and surprising, and again, maybe takes other people or yourself by surprise, where it's like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I feel really inclined to do this. That looks good to me. If you want to be really strategic, I don't think that that would be a bad thing. You can look down, you can measure the distance of the cliff that you're hopping off of and all of that good stuff. And I think that if it feels right and you have confidence in yourself, Aries things, to come up against whatever is showing up as you get in over your head and you try this new thing, you got to trust yourself that you're the magician. If you need a sword, you have a sword. If you need a pentacle, you have a pentacle, etc., etc., etc. Whatever the element that comes up, you have what you need. It just might be being a little creative about how you remix it. The Fool is 0, the Magician is 1, the High Priestess is 2. 0, 1, 2. You're already on your way. You're already on your way. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, follow your own guidance. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open and, balance that with justice. Balance your open heart, your openness to your dreams coming true with, okay, and like Spirit said earlier, dreams possible to come true, and take it easy. There's a weigh it out. There's a be gentle with it. There's no need to like barrel in. You can tune in with yourself, make the decision, and then be the fool. And be like, damn, I really made the right decision, and now I'm way in over my head, and I'm about to find out a lot of new things and go on a big new adventure. I feel that for some of you, this is like getting married, because it's that level of like, oh, I'm starting a whole new chapter. I'm like, we're buying the house together, we're signing the papers, and like, whoa, here we go. We're starting a family. Like, these are all the things that I'm hearing. Very heart-centered, very beautiful. Again, for some of you though, this is career. A lot of different Aries listening to this video right now. Your blessing is out here for you to grab. So don't tell yourself that you are stuck. You might just want to look a little more deeply. As within, so without. Sometimes we find something within ourselves, and only then does this thing in the external seem to pop into possibility for us, but it's really only because we had to discover that thing inside of ourselves. So when in doubt, look within. Consult your own self, consult your higher self, consult your own wisdom, and don't listen to the words of others unless they enliven and enlighten that inner voice and resonate with you. Okay? Okay. Thanks for being here, Aries. I really hope that this helps. You had the best April possible. I hope I will see you in our weekly Saturday live. Until next time, take care. Bye, Aries.